In this video, we are targeting Tiger Muskie diamonds. If this video helps you catch your diamond, please give it a like, come back and leave a comment. Let me know you were successful. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here is my latest catch, green first fish at 146. Pretty quick bite rate. Here is my first diamond muskie. Accidentally hit on a nibble while I was trying to clear out the musky diamond. There's a nice gold pike, another diamond muskie, and you can see a pretty good bite rate with several gold pike. Last fish at 232. That is 46 minutes, 5 gold pike, 2 musky diamonds. Let's take a quick look at the muskie. For the traits, it is aggressive. There will be no nibbling, and that is true of the pike in the area as well. However, the crayfish will nibble, so we're going to ignore those nibbles. It is a jumper. Keep your eyes open for a big one and target it, and expect a hard fight as it gets close. For the bait and lure preferences, I like swim bait. For the lure, we're going to use minnow on the rod holders. You could optionally use Wafter's White on bottom rig, but if you ignore the nibbles, you don't have to worry about the crayfish. The largest muskie caught is a little under 30 pounds. I am using for my in-hand a lure spinning rig. I chose 33 pound. You can certainly go lower. You can see 33 across the board, and size 3 swim bait, which is the silver hook. And for the rod holders, I chose 28 pound with 27 pound line, since there is no 28 pound. Waggler bobber to move less in the current. Size 2 gold hook with minnow, and you can see I have 2 of them. For the rod holders, there is no bait feeding option for muskie or pike. You want to start in a morning server. The location we're going to use is near this gorgeous waterfall. Far upper right of the map, you see this Y in the river, and you can see I've driven a Jeep over from this trailhead called Tight End. Here is the car valet, just taking across the bridge. That gives you a quick, fast travel point and a restock. Now let me show you where that is in relation to the main outpost. To catch tiger muskie diamonds, start in a morning server. You can fish until noon. You want 2 float rigs with size 2 gold hook and minnow for bait. You're going to put those in rod holders. And then you need a lure spinning rig with size 3 silver swim bait. You're going to twitch for your in hand. There is no bait feeding option for muskie. I parked my Jeep near the dock. Don't forget you can get in the storage if you need to restock anything. We're going to use this dock right here to take advantage of the rod holder functionality that was added in patch 2.1. Now let me grab one of the minnow setups. Watch your lower left. Make sure that you have that active where it says put rod holder in holder. Put rod in holder. If you go too far up the dock, it goes away. So I'm going to put one over here to the left. Put it in the rod holder. Grab my other one. Drop it down just a touch and do the same thing. Watch that you aren't too far back. Put this one over this way. And if you put it over here, you'll get a lot of crayfish. So I keep it inside that rock. You'll still get the occasional one. Then I'm going to use the in-hand and max cast. We're going to weed out. Well, there's a taker on the rod holder already. And you did see the slack in the line. That happens because of the current here. This appears to be a gold muskie would be my guess, but it could be a small pike. I've always thought it strange that the pike are smaller but fight harder. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. They don't have a trait that says it will do that. Yep, gold muskie. Nice looking. With that waterfall, it was a little tough to even hear the nibble, or the instant strike, I should say. No nibble from the muskie or pike. And you want to ignore any nibbles, so just let it go. I'll go back to my in-hand, and I'm just going to cast around. I like to let it sink. You don't have to. Twitch. Reel in at 2x. You can do 3x. That really depends on the speed of the reel that you're using. I have seen them chase right up to the dock, so I slow it down just a touch. We're just going to work the area to farm out the silvers. Let the golds and diamonds hit on the rod holders. Now they can certainly hit the lure too. But you'll see in the montage, I had pretty good luck with the gold hook strategy on the rod holders. Now you could certainly sit here and have 3 gold hooks in if you wanted to. It's going to be pretty slow. So I opted to go with both gold hooks and a silver to weed some things out. Keep the fish cycling. Never had such a strong gold bite here that I felt comfortable gold hook only, like in many of my videos. But you could certainly try it. Not going to hurt anything. You can see the slack on those lines, so I do reposition that. I'll do a few more casts. But I do like to pull those rod holders in and just make sure they're out where I want them. Let's try one over here. Pretty shallow over that way and full of crayfish, but they're no problem on the swim bait. Not sure if this is a big silver or a small gold. I'm going to go silver pike probably. No, gold muskie. I like that better. That's really all there is to it. Like I said, you see where that thing is now and all that slack. I'm just going to pull it back in, reposition it. Same thing with this one. You could put one up by the waterfall. Of course, I forgot to look down below. There we go. And I was just a touch too far forward. I don't love that spot. I like it better over here a little bit, but wouldn't hurt to let it sit there for a minute or so and then move it back over. Nothing more to it. Just keep working the area. Fish until, say, noon. Go restock. Try a new morning server. Happy fishing. Have a good one. Please click on the logo bottom left to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other content and don't forget to hit the like button on the video.